morning, everybody. It's your boy Moty, and we back with part 4 of the Topstep Trading Combine, and it is time to go crazy. We about to go dumb. We about to go stupid, and it's only 9 a.m. in the morning. We almost there, baby. $600 away from passing a $100,000 funded account. Let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Hurry up.
All right, guys, let's hop straight into it. We are in NY session. It's Friday morning, August 30th. And like I said in the preview, $600 away from becoming a $100,000 funded trader with Topstep. So don't want to blow that today. You feel me? Right now, I'm going to go ahead and look at the daily time frame. Then I'm just quickly go down daily to the 4 hour to the 1 hour. And then I'm going to do most of my analysis probably from the 15-minute and the 5-minute. So let's go ahead and tune in. Let me make sure you can see my screen. Okay, you can. Everything's active. Also, my screen has been messing up lately. If you follow part 3 of the Topstep Trading Combine, that video was kind of messed up. And that video was only messed up because, my screen kept freezing. This part kept freezing. So I had to restart and restart. So the last video I ended on part 3, I think I lost. I'll probably put some at the end of it because I haven't edited it yet. But I think I lost and I was down maybe $500 or something like that. And 500, 900, I don't know. But I think I lost and I turned around and I made it back. Ended the day green, ended the day up $600. So it was a plus. It'll look like I ended in a negative, but I didn't because I ended in green. And I can show you really quick. Right here, green. These were all the losses, but followed up right behind that were a lot of green. So let's get back to the daily really quickly. All right, we on NQ, we on NASDAQ. First thing I see, a bearish engulfing candle breaking right under the parabolic SAR and breaking right under liquidity level. This was on August 28th, so Wednesday. And then from there, we pulled back. So we look like we just came back to test that bearish engulfing candle. And we could, roll over and continue to test the rest of the liquidity levels. Or we can, bounce back up as if we're in a range and then test the top of that range with this purple line or the liquidity level. So that's what I see from the daily. So as far as right now, my bias, downtrend, pullback, downtrend. My bias is more so bearish overall, but we're going to see. We're just going to see how this day play out. We've been hovering around 590 for the last 15 minutes because I was getting everything set up and price was at 590 and we're still right here at 590. So price isn't doing nothing major at the moment. Doesn't seem like it. All right, go to the 4 hour time frame. I'm going to take these parabolics off, but I want to notice another parabolic. If you just look at the strategy of the parabolic that I use, here would have been a good indication that price was eventually going to go down lower. A lot of times it don't go down lower immediately, especially on a higher time frame like here. Price went down, closed under the parabolic SAR, but it took days for it to come back and go lower than what it did. So this wouldn't have been for a scalper. This wouldn't have been for the faint of heart. This was a trade to hold. And that's why I just don't trade off one confluence. But if you, again, look at the same thing, we're in the box. If you just pay attention to how price closed under that SAR, it pulled back. Where did it pull back to? We had this big indecision candle, but where did price ultimately pull back to and basically find resistance? Right here at the start of that SAR, at the same exact spot, the same exact area, which is also the median of the box, which is also the equilibrium of the bearish engulfing candle. So pay attention to things like that. I like to pay attention to things like that, and I think they help me out. Where's price at now? We're at 570. We, dropped a little bit, 15 points since I started this. But SAR, pullback, drop. Little chop action, drop lower. Got another SAR, close here, pull back. Now we have a SAR to the upside. And this could be a reversal. Two things I could see from here. I can see an inverted head and shoulder, shoulder forming, or I can see, you know, a pullback up and then a breaker structure. Like, imagine an imaginary line here and price goes up, breaks that structure, breaks this candle here, and then continues to push to the upside to that 20,000 level, which I believe could be the next official target. Obviously, we would come to places like, you know, probably here first, you know, 19,700, then to that equilibrium, 19,825, somewhere around there. Then we go up and just keep pushing from there all the way up into 20,000. So, all right, we still live. We're going to go to the 1 hour. But as far as my bias, like I said, it's bearish. As far as the indicator, this is telling me bullish. Don't want to make anything hasty. We just going to be patient on everything. I'm going to take the SAR off because I don't really want to go straight off indicators. I like to look at price because price action tells me the most. And we're in an uptrend. That could have been a pullback. This, in the overall scheme, we're in an uptrend starting, you know, from August 4th, August 5th. And this could ultimately just be a pullback for a bigger move to the upside. We have all these liquidity levels, but that doesn't necessarily mean we will run them to the downside. So let's go to the 1 hour. All right. If you're following along with my trading videos, if you're following on with part 2, part 3, these boxes look familiar to you. So it's a box inside of a box, and I was able to catch this drop to the downside. And as you can see, the box still held up. Price came back up to the exact same box. You know, basically made it its consolidation zone, and then once again fell out of the sky. So, and this was just yesterday. I caught that too. This is what I made my losses back on, plus profit. And then from there, price rose back up, and we're literally heading right back. We're literally testing the box again. So, I mean, really what happens within this box within the next few hours is what's going to determine where price heads to. So will we come up here and then, you know, fall out of the sky, or will we come up here, find support, and bounce like a basketball? So we don't know, but we're going to see. We're going to check it out. We're going to check it out. All right, so from the 1 hour, what do I see? Let me zoom out just a bit. All right, I see a downtrend. Let me see if I can actually plot some lines. Okay, so it's not the most solid plot, especially for the bottom part of this trend, but it works. It hit all the points of a trend. So what I can see, yeah, that works. What I can see is that we're in a downtrend. Price is testing to break to the upside. So we're either going to break to the upside here, or we're going to, you know, fall down and start heading down to these lower liquidity levels. I wonder what time frame that is from. Seems like it's from a lower one, so I'm going to remove it. All right, make that chart a little bit clearer. So, like I said, we're in a downtrend. Price is literally testing the top of that resistance line, the top of the trend line, and it's also testing inside of the box, and it's also testing inside of the other box. I didn't even throw any indicators on, but throw on VWAP. It's not too far from VWAP. It literally bounced off VWAP to test those points. It's also testing the liquidity level. Let me put on the moving average. All of the moving averages, it literally just tested it. The 200, it didn't test it to break off, but super close to it. And then as far as the SAR kind of indicates that we're going for some bullish action too. So in this case, I just want to wait because overall my bias looks bearish, but I see so many indications for a bullish factor. for bullish movement. We had a big short buy come in at 46 as the size, and they entered at 578. So they're in profit. Let's go ahead and drive on down to the 15-minute. As you can see, I don't like to drag everything over. I could have dragged the trend line over. I really didn't want to. Some things I do, some things I don't. Let me see how it'll look. I feel as if I can get a better trend line from the 15-minute, possibly, if I need one. But I probably don't. I don't think I do. I got everything I need right here. I got this box. I got the fact that price, and this is beautiful, by the way. You know, distribution, markdown, accumulation, markup. You know what I'm saying? Accumulation, consolidation, markup. It's not big moves up, but this is a lot of chop action for a push. This could be the pullback. It could find support around here somewhere where it's at, and then push into this level, and then test the equilibrium, and then surpass this level all in 1 hour candle, all in a short span of time. So we really just been patient, and we just gotta watch. There's no reason to take shorts. There's no reason to take longs, in my opinion. It did test it, so I can see how, okay, it tested, couldn't break, time to short, ride it to the downside. But it could reverse quickly. Like I said, we started off at 90, now we're at 45, so it dropped 45 points while I've been talking. So we'll see. And the tilt for Topstep is 66% short. But we know how these fake outs work. For sure we do by now. Test something here. I mean, this is probably able to be stretched. Nope, I don't like that. I can get jiggy with that though. Move that a little bit closer. All right. All right, that'll work. All right, so this is what I can see from this. Nothing to really sweat over. Again, I don't use these lines and tools as one confirmation to, okay, it bounced off that line, buy. No, I like to mix my confluences. I like to have at least 3 because it just helps with my confidence in the trade. We $600 away from becoming a funded trader. Let's go. We're gonna go ahead and shoot down to the 5-minute time frame to see what's popping. I'm thinking price come to 525 possibly. Okay, we tested a liquidity level at 545 on the 5-minute. Look at this, easy. Box, breakout, back into the box, breakout, back into the box, push to the upside. Back into the box, or trying to get back into the box, fails, reverses, pushes to the upside. I can see that happening. Yeah, I can see a scenario like this happening. That's an indecision candle right there, which means usually following an indecision candle, you have some action in the opposite side of the previous price, the previous candle before it. So in this case, this usually I would see a bullish candle. But right now we're seeing a bearish candle. So we're going to see. Maybe it come down one more. Maybe it reverse right there and come straight up. We'll see. We'll see. This is the 5 minute. All we can do is be patient because I definitely don't want to trade in the chop zone. I definitely don't want to be risky and say, okay, we're going to the liquidity level. Or, okay, this indecision candle shows me we're pushing up. We could come and test VWAP for sure. We just went under all of my moving averages except the 200. We're testing the 200 right now, and the 200 is literally at the liquidity level. So whatever happens in this area will spark the big move. Will spark the big move. I'm going to enter a short stop by here. Only because price looks like it's about to fake everybody out. It looks like it's about to flex. Started a 5 minute candle. It's still 3 more minutes in this candle and it's already pushing down like that. So looks like it's about to flex. Let me see if I catch it flexing. And what does the SAR tell me? Well, nothing yet. We're currently testing the level of the SAR, so nothing solid yet. Let's go ahead and move to a smaller time frame. And this is where we're at. This is where we're at. Had a bearish candle. Now we're, testing equilibrium of it. We either push up and, break out of that structure, or we continue the downtrend. And we're moving to, my bias was bearish in the beginning. So if we're still testing the downtrend, we're moving on down, which is also fine with me. I'm going to close this trade. Let's see what happens, actually. Let's see what happens. We can go ahead and expand this. We will go make this, we'll make that to 15. We'll make this to 5. So we're still right here. 1 minute, 5 minute. I'm going to take the SAR off this, clean my chart up a little bit. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Price can come up, break this structure, and show that we're in an uptrend. Because like I said, this was the 5 minutes. So usually when the candle goes straight to the target area in the beginning of the candle, it leaves so much room for thought, so much room for error. And you thinking, okay, it's about to continue where it's going. A lot of time it reverses on people, and you just seen it live. Like, you seen the big bearish candle go down here, but then what happened? We're still 2 minutes into the candle, and price is way above where it broke from now. Price is way above, and that's a solid entry. If we push to the upside, I'm making rot this entry all the way to the upside. That's an easy 20 points. Easy 20 points. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm not risking anything on this trade. It's literally nothing bad is going to come from this trade. The worst that'll happen is I break even or lose 20 bucks. That is the worst case scenario. Or I just close in profit. Yeah. Worst thing that'll happen, I'll close in profit and I'll make $2. Not a bad trade-off. So I entered on a small size because, once again, it was kind of unconfirmed, but I just seen that happen so many times where it's like, okay, I think that's happening. So that's what I did, and it confirmed it was happening. Now I'm up 17 points. And as you can see, price came down here, touched this blue line, which I also seen happening. So now we wait. Because this is just, it was really a tester entry. So it's just entry one. Now we're going to wait for the monster entry, because if we do push to the upside, the levels we're heading to is, overall, I believe it's 20,000. But from here, obviously we can head to some of our liquidity levels. One, back to the box. And even from where we're at now to that's 30 more points. And back to the box, back to equilibrium of the box, back to the top of the box. So it'll be great trading. And then possibly back to the top of the box we're already in. So the ultimate equilibrium level from this point is 20,000. I'm not saying we about to get there, but it's possible. That was a killer entry, though. Glad you guys were able to see that, and my screen wasn't messed up like it always is. Well, like it did yesterday. Okay, so we're gonna close this in profit, at least by $20 if it does decide to reverse. It's gonna test the liquidity level possibly, and then push up from there. But we don't know yet. We're gonna see. Up $44. Small micro lot. Well, I said lot. It's not forex, but small micro contract. Just one unit. So we good. Just gotta be patient now. And there's that push to the upside I was picturing. And there, I think I'm gonna close in profit, take the base hit, start the day off with a W, and now instead of $600 away from passing this funded account, it's $500. It's $500. We just gonna wait. We're gonna wait some more. And in the meantime, let me take off the moving average. By the way, we just tested that moving average. Price just tested the moving average. We technically closed above the SAR with this candle, and the next candle followed up with it. We tested this 200 moving average. We're looking like we're going to respect it. I don't know yet. Candle hasn't closed. But we respected it. Glad that 200 moving average was actually on there. We tested VWAP on the 15-minute. Couldn't do nothing there. And we tested VWAP on the 5-minute. Couldn't do nothing there. So this push may be imminent. It may be coming no matter what. And the next level it would go to is 587 if it does push to the upside. It's 587 in my opinion. I'll check out this moving average. I just like to keep my chart clean and clear so I can dictate the next move possibly. That's the 1 minute. This is where I'm going to catch my entries from. This is where I want to find a trade. Basically from the 15-minute or the 1 minute. I want to know if price is going to come back down here and close under this and then come back. And, like, for example, I want to know if price will come here, close under it, then come back into it and either go down here or go up here. So that's what I want to know. Up $58 on the day. Glad I closed that trade. It started to reverse. I still would have been in profit, but it started to reverse. And like I said, I'm all about taking those hits, the base hits, the jab, the quick jab. I want to land the punch. So I'm all about landing punches and getting out of the way. So there it is right there. I just landed a jab and I just got out of the way. We could push up further, but I'll be able to catch something on a move to the upside. 10K bullish engulfing candle. Clearing the candle next to it. I'm gonna delete this. All right, live, we back, we active. Bullish engulfing candle. This candle came and closed above this. I pictured that price would go up. Price could go all the way to the bottom of that box. Don't want to be too hasty in a move though, but could have caught it here. But we're still in this area though. I really don't want to do anything till we break out of this area. So either to the upside of this or to the downside of this. And I know I will be basically giving up, 40 points on both sides. But I'm looking for bigger pushes, bigger moves that can basically solidify this account in that one move. Literally a $400, $500 trade. So like I said, $500 away from being a funded trader. And once I do that, I mean, I'm just going to go work out. I can celebrate by training. I can celebrate by training. Go do some boxing. So right now we just watching paint. We watching paint. If I find something where I can get a jab in, I'm gonna get that jab in. But I'm not gonna force the jab. I'm not gonna make it easy to predict. I'm gonna just be patient. The tilt for NASDAQ is 78% long. 78% long on the tilt. We still in the middle of this, whatever this is. We're in the middle of it, in between the resistance and support trend lines. And the 5 minute is, I mean, this price is still making this mark. Honestly, it's not really doing much. It's 937. Maybe it starts doing something in, that just started. Maybe in 22 minutes it'll start doing something. We'll see. Price really isn't doing much though, to be honest. This 1 hour looks beautiful. Right at the top of that. So either we're gonna break this because we're right at the top. So we're gonna break this, or we're in a cheap trade opportunity and we're gonna move down. So either we're gonna break it to the upside or we're gonna short it to the downside. Obviously that's all you can do, but what I'm meaning is we're at the top. We're at the top, which makes it easier to kind of determine the direction. Because if we don't break this level here, let me see if I can zoom in on that. If we don't break this level here, let me get better at using all of these shapes. If we don't break this level here, then we push into the downside, because this level needs to be break to go up. This level needs to be broken and closed on in order to move further up. So if we respect it all in all, we're just going to push down and we're going to start pushing to the liquidity levels just like we did yesterday. That's literally what happened yesterday when I caught this. Came up here, tested this, couldn't break it. Literally, it's another one, like the exact same thing right here. Boom. Came up here, tested it, couldn't break it, fell out of the sky. I caught that. So if we do that here, I'll catch it again. But this time it'll go further than here. So if this doesn't break this, it's gonna, come down and it's gonna go further than this. Let me make sure it's not a saw right there. It is a saw. Oh wait, but we already closed under it, so not really valid. But yeah, if it goes, I really think it'll go up now that I'm looking at it. But if it does go down, we're moving further than this, and we'll probably push now to these level, and that looks like an end dog right there. Yeah, it was from 2 days ago. Ooh, that's a huge end dog. We never feel that. Let me remove this VWAP so I can show you better. Okay, that's a clear end dog. We never feel that new day opening gap. So we got a section here that kind of has to be filled, in my opinion, before we have any major shifts to the upside, especially to 20,000. I believe like we can fall out of the sky into this level here. That's the gap from 2 days ago. So usually we like to return to our gaps, usually, especially from a 1 hour time frame. So price could literally it could get obliterated in this area and drop straight down here, and it'll be lower than here, and it'll fulfill some of the things it needs to fulfill, but it possibly can come here and then reach down to the liquidity level. But I believe if it does drop, it's definitely going to come down to here eventually today. It's only 9 a.m. NASDAQ can move. That's only 200 points for or almost 300 points for NASDAQ, but NASDAQ can move. I promise you. It can do those 300 points in an hour. 4 hour, definitely in 4 hours. So I think it may do it before today's Friday. It may do it before the end of the week. So let's see if we get some action in the next 20 minutes. Price is pushing up, but again, I love it when it does this because price can push up for the next 20 minutes just to reverse and catch everybody who was longing, liquidate them, and then turn around and start moving to the downside. So price is pushing up right now, and I'm going to let it. I'm glad it's pushing up. I'm going to give it like 15, 20 more minutes, and maybe we can see a trade from the top, catch that trade at the top and ride it to the bottom, because I believe we still have to feel the end dog, the new day opening gap. So, I mean, it's going to be a wild ride. I'm either going to pass that count or fail it. So let's get into it. A lot of short orders coming in, but they believe that was the top. A lot of short orders coming in. Some with a little bit of size too, 25, 28, 20. All right, let's zoom out of this. Glad I marked that though. So that's where our target is, right there. Let me make this appear on the 15 minute. It's on there already. I like these two for the 15 minute. Same with this. 1, 5. And we're gonna move to the 15 minute. Okay. So this is where we're at right now. And this can't look any easier or simpler to trade, because obviously if we break under this, the same level is where the circle is at, we'll have a situation like this. Break under this blue line, have a situation like this, and obviously push down into this level here, at least into the 19,300s range, anywhere in that range. But I don't even need it to go that far. If we just get to the liquidity level, the count is passed. The liquidity level is at 19,441. Price is at 19,592. I only need 25 points, 25 to 50 points, and that's a done deal. I don't even need 50 points, to be honest, but it's a done deal. So we just gotta be smart and catch the top, and not catch it too late. Or we can wait for the trend and just ride the breakout trade to the downside. So it's many options and nothing. It's many options. Look at the 1 minute. It's acting as if it's finna go ahead and push to the downside, which is possible. We just came from 603. Now we're at 572. That was 30 points right there. So, again, we got so long in this candle. Well, in the 1 hour, we still have 15. It's running now. Man is running. But the bigger trade is here now. Don't get caught up in this. The bigger trade is here. I could have caught this, but the bigger trade is here. Breaking out of that box, pushing to the downside to 441. This was beautiful too. We still have 15 minutes left in that 1 hour candle, so 1 hour candle though, so we're just gonna be a little more patient. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. But that was the perfect sell opportunity. Price came up, tested it, couldn't break it, boom, pushed to the downside. I'm going to place a short entry here, right outside of the box. Nothing too much really though. Place a small short entry. I'm more so looking for that break outside of the box, maybe a pullback, and then a rush to the downside. So I'm looking for this run to 441 and possibly the run to the end dog. Because right now price could come right back up, test this same, test the equilibrium of all this price action and then push down. So I don't want to just jump in a trade. Maybe I can catch the top again. Maybe the top for the when it comes up is like here. And that's what I could catch. So a lot of short orders right now. These guys are about to get liquidated. These guys got in at 539. That was way too late. Yeah, you liquidated, guy. Or you just gonna hold it because you think it's gonna reverse. But the price could come right up to here, then reverse. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave the chart up, but I'm gonna mute my camera. Let's see. I think it's here. Be right back. All right, I'm back. As you can see, I don't see no large orders, but price is moving up. Price is moving on up. Indecision candle looks like we're going to push down soon. I don't think we're going to go all the way up here. This would be a good cheap trade, but again, we're still 12 minutes inside of a 15-minute candle. This is the last candle on the hour, so don't want to force moves. If I just wait to be patient, I can literally catch the move to 441, which is ultimately a bigger move, because catching that moves means I can catch it all the way down to that end dog, which was at, like 300. That's 200 points. And again, I don't even need that many points to pass the challenge. So, and this is why I say be patient. That looks like a SARS here, though, in my opinion. Maybe, let's see. Of course it is. Of course it is. We have the parabolic SAR right here confirming that we will push down. Just not yet. Just not yet. But we will push down. I'm making at an entry here. I'm making out an entry here. A short entry. And I'll place a larger entry at the top, because if I can catch that larger entry at the top, that'll be amazing. Like here, this will be a perfect entry to catch, depending on how high I believe it's going to go up, which I really can't determine. Maybe it can go past this. It's trading, but I don't really think it will at all. Five minute. Let's just turn that color to green. $10 minutes left on this 1 hour candle. 10 minutes left on the 15-minute candle. Bullish engulfing. Maybe we come up, this next candle comes up, test that trend line, respects that trend line, then we turn around and reverse and push to the downside. So we're going to see that imaginary line there. I don't have to put it on there to visually mess up the eyes, but I see the imaginary line. And let me take this off of the 5 minute. All right, so I can see that clearer too. All right. I think that's a nice entry for a stop sell. We still have what? 9 minutes to go though. So nine minutes to go. But is that the reversal? Or is that support? Entering on very small sizes, because don't want to take a dumb trade, stupid trade. This is not a dumb trade, super cheap. Max loss on this will be $100, and we're riding into profit. We have tilt saying 57% short, and then we having a lot of short orders come in with some size. Every time I say that, I got my filter set to size minimum 10. So I'm saying that when people are putting more size on these contracts. We tested that high. This is the level we need to see respected. If price can stay under this level right here where the SAR is, then we're in for a treat. If it respects that level and it stays under that level, I think, you know, this is a good entry. And then at the bottom, I can catch a better entry to the downside. These trades like this, are great if it stays in the direction. Could tap this and then reverse immediately. That was the perfect entry. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna move my stop to, you know, somewhere break even or profit, $11. So now I'm risk free on this trade. Risk free on this trade. And obviously if we come back to equilibrium, that's not what I'm hoping for. Hopefully we stay down. And if we stay down, I can ride it to my target area of 441. I can ride it to my target area of 441. Not losing anything on this trade though. This trade is completely risk free. $4, $6, $7. And maybe I can find another entry under the blue line. Next level is 510 to reach. Do we want to reverse here? Are we respecting these levels? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, good thing price didn't come all the way up and hit the stop loss. So that's positive. Tilt is saying 70% short. We have about an equal amount of long and short orders with size. Right now, we're just going to wait and see what happens. We still have 5 minutes left on the 15-minute close. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Good thing is I won't be losing on this trade. I'm already in profit. I put my stop in profit by $14. So all I got to do is be patient, catch another entry, which I think I can catch another entry right around 477.25, or I can catch one right here a little bit earlier, right under the 510. I can catch one at 507 possibly. Let's do that. We'll add one here. Up 140. I could take the base hit. I could move my stop deeper into profit. So the most I lose on this trade is $60. The most I win on this trade is the least I win on this trade is $60. Stop is in profit. Got another stop order set at 507. So we're just going to ride it all the way down if we can. Like I said, my initial target is to the end dog, which is all the way at the 300 level. So all the way down here. But if we can ride it to here, I passed the account. So it really determines on what happens here. Do we keep pushing down or do we respect it and then go up? That's what it all depends on right here, right now. I can even move my stop a little bit closer in profit. Now the least I make on this trade is $90. So still won't be bad if we reverse. And I can wait and find a better, well, not a better, that's the perfect entry. I can wait and find another entry for the push to the downside. So on this candle, we still have 3 minutes to close, and we shitting the bed. Damn, we falling. Will price continue to fall? Price is going to continue to fall. I'm going to take the base hit, guys. I'm going to take the base hit. $200 away from passing this account. Let me enter again. Not so close. I took the base hit because, up that amount of money needs to close. I don't want it to reverse. That's more than enough points, 20 points. I didn't use my regular size. I literally used the smallest size available. So if I was using my regular size, this account would have been done for. But it's all good. This is just to show you I'm not just over leveraging to win. I actually know how to trade. I actually know how to win without over leveraging. Like, this is the smallest leverage I can use. All these points I just caught would have been $1,000+ with my other. Multiply this by 5. Multiply that by 5 to give you perspective of what could have just happened. And we fell out of the bed like I assumed, and I believe we'll go deeper. Maybe we retrace here, but I believe we'll go deeper. It's just about catching that deeper move. Because first target is really 441, and then the second target is the end dog at the 300s. And we have 1 minute left in this candle. Let's just see what happens. We are $200 away from passing this account. $200 away from passing this account. I don't even know why I'm using many contract sizes. We got a big order came in for long. I don't know why I'm using mini contract sizes. It just happened to be like that, and that's just what I did. In the trade, in the money, not risking a lot on this trade. I want to bring the stop here. Max loss is $31. I believe we want to push down. I'm going to take the TP there. Still, we're 150 away, 200 still, let's just say 200 away from TP, from passing the challenge, passing the combine. So don't want to do anything hasty. Now, again, if I would have used my original sizes, would have been done. I don't even know why I'm using minis. The first two was a tester, but that last one that, entered, that's my style of trading. So I should have put my regular size on there, but I didn't. So, but we're still going to pass it. It doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we didn't come down and touch 441. So I believe we come up. We're in the new hour now. So you might come up and do a little action here, back and forth, until we come all the way over here and then drop down. We got a lot of long orders coming in right now. I mean, a lot. It's a lot of long orders. It's a lot. It's like kind of dumb to not ride with the longs on this one. Not that I believe price will ultimately rise, but we have a lot of long orders, and they big too. 63 contracts. Where was his entry at? 474. So it's literally testing the level where he entered at. A lot of long orders though. A lot of people think that was the bottom, and then we're gonna pull up. But hey, it could liquidate all of these people. All of these people can get liquidated. All of these people can get liquidated. It looked like the same guy. How are all the entries at 474.25? He's about to make the market move.
Order filled.
Let's see. Again, not going to risk a lot on these trades. $40 max loss. Okay, he exited. He don't even have confidence in the trade. He exited all of those. Those big, massive buys all got exited after a few points. Hey, smart. Get your profit and get out of there. He took the jab. Okay. Maybe that buy pressure so strong. I'll go ahead and set me another entry right around here for a stop sale. And we'll do it for 2 this time. This trade here, might not even hold this at all. I just put it right under the breakout, that bullish candle. But might just close it. If we can go up a little bit, take a base hit, close it $5-10, nothing short of amazing. Man, if he would have held, he would have been in the money. If he would have held, he would have been in the money. Man, he had a lot of size on those trades. I'm sure he was already in the money though with all of those trades all at once and all that size. But holding a little bit longer would have been, it would have been right. Hey, it would have been right. All right, we're gonna be patient. Up 407 for the day, $200 away from passing the combine. Friday, 10 a.m. We're just gonna be patient. Obviously, price might just come back, test the top of this, or test the bottom of this trend line, the newfound resistance, if it gets up here and test it. And then that's what we're gonna see. Obviously, it'll probably also come back to this liquidity level at 510, and then reverse or have a little stagnation. Not going to jump in any trades. Remember, the ultimate move, I believe, is still down to 441 and then to the end dog. So I don't really have to look for any longs because I believe we broke through the levels we needed to break to get to the next level down, which is the end dog. And we didn't reach the liquidity level of 441. We was shy of it, and it always does that. If you go watch my other videos, it did it like twice. We missed it by 2 points, literally 443, and my level was 441. We missed it by 2 points. 2 points. And if you go back to part 3, part 2, it damn near did it in every video where it didn't touch the liquidity level right then and there, but it stayed off of it by a little bit. And then we know it's accurate though. My level is accurate because once it came down to that level, it retraced from that level like it was scared of it, but then it came back with more force and more power and broke through that level. So I mean, that's just how it happens. Glad that my chart not messing up. I still got all the action going on. That's cool. Man, it messed up like 5-6 times yesterday. Part 3 video should be choppy. If it's not choppy, I did a good job editing it. But it should be choppy. I haven't edited it yet. I'm gonna edit them all over this weekend. Today is Friday, so Saturday and Sunday I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna edit all of the videos. And then next week, starting Monday, I'll probably start posting them. If I can go ahead and catch up on editing. Really, only thing we can do right now is be patient. That's all we can do right now. Brief break though. Appreciate you guys for tuning in to another session of me trading. This is Trading with Moty. We on the Topstep Trading Combine. This is part 4. And if, just to relay what everything is about, if I pass this combine, I will become a funded trader. And the amount I will be funded will be $100,000. So that'll be amazing. That'll be an amazing feat. And I'm looking forward to it. $200 away from doing that. I'm looking forward to it. And if you like how I trade, you like my style, you like the vibe, you know what I'm saying? You like the aura, what girls are, you like the energy, then subscribe to my channel. I got a lot more stuff coming just like this, and it's not all about trading. Like I told you, I'm doing business, I'm doing lifestyle, I'm doing basically everything I like to do, and I'm very active. I'm very active. Very active. And I'm not just talking about physically. I'm like active all around, mentally, physically, spiritually. I'm all the way active, all the way around. Not that active with my emotions, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? I'm active everywhere. So you'll see that though. You'll see it. I don't want to just keep talking about it. I want you to see it. And once you see it, you'll be like, damn, I really like this guy. This guy's really straight. He cool. He cool in my book. And that's all I want. And like I said, subscribe and watch me. And then help me grow my channel. And at the same time, I'll help you, explore more avenues, things you probably never thought of, maybe. Or at the least, you know what I'm saying, I give you some good trades. Because once I start trading live, you're going to be like, oh, I need to take that. Yeah, you should. A lot of these trades are great. Like I said, yesterday was a rougher day. But then I turned around and made up for that rough day yesterday. And then if you just think of today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of 6 today. The trade winning percentage does not matter as much. It's more so the profit factor. How much am I profiting? And the profit factor is 1.79. Today I won 100%. My trade win percentage is 62%. I won 52, lost 31. My average win per trade is, I can get that number up, but it's 1.07. $124 is what I usually win, and 116 is what I usually lose. And my best day of total profit is 49%. So least profitable day was Tuesday. Most profitable day was Wednesday. So here we go. Here go all my stats. This is another thing I love about Topstep. They have this where you can literally check out all your stats, and I'm glad I can show you this. So, This will help you in your journey. Maybe if you want to trade with Topstep with a prop firm, or if you got buku's money, you don't need a prop firm. I still think you do, whether you have a lot of money or not. Only because let's just say you got $500,000, okay, and you like, okay, I'm getting into trading, and you decide to throw in $100,000 towards it. If you don't know what you're doing, you're just gonna lose your money. I don't care what anybody tell you. You can follow signals, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You're just going to lose your money. The market don't care about your money. And whether you have 500,000 or 5 million, those are crumbs compared to these markets. So it can eat it all up quick. So what better way to learn how to trade at the same time being able to get yourself more income by practicing on a Topstep combine or just practicing paper trading. I don't prefer paper trading. I like to trade towards a goal. So if I was paper trading, my goal would possibly be take 100 trades, and that would be like my paper trading goal. It wouldn't be a certain money amount to earn. It would mostly be like how many trades am I taking so I can get the experience. So as far as somebody who just starting out, I would recommend paper trading first. If you never traded ever in your life, paper trade. And then from there, joining a combine. Joining some type of prop firm that allows you to show your trading skills. And then while you're showing your trading skills, it determines if you're good enough to be funded with an account. Because if you can't grow $3,000 on a 50K account, my sir, how are you a trader? My gal, how are you a trader? How are you a trader? In order to call yourself a trader, you got to be able to grow it. So, and I know it comes with rules, but these rules ain't the hardest. They're not the hardest. So, and these are my days. And I'm going to say that again. So, if you can't grow $3,000 on a 50K account, then how do you expect to make any money with your real money? How do you expect to earn any type of money with your real money? And even if you did, how do you expect to not give it right back to the market? 90% of people give it right back to the market. I give it right back to the market a lot of times. So if you want to win, you got to think long term. You got to think longevity. And you got to open up your mind, mate. Open up your mind. And then that's how you win. So doesn't matter how much money you got. I recommend going with a prop firm. And this is the prop firm I chose, Topstep. And they've been good to me. They've been good to me. Support. They got AI. They got all of this to help me journal. All of this stuff. Like I can simply add into the journal. That's pretty cool. They got all of this stuff to help me keep track of what I'm doing. So I'm not randomly taking these trades. You can go back through these videos. I'm not hoping for Hail Marys. I'm not over leveraging to make all of this money. I'm not doing that. My biggest day was 1404. My smallest day was 394. I'm $200 away from passing the combine. So I just had to do a quick brief on that, just so we can set the record straight. And now we here. And honestly, I did that because this is perfect. I like to let the time build up. Let the market do what it's trying to do. We're going to push back down. It's just about when we push back down. When we push back down. I got an entry at 457. I think I want to add another one at 46275 or 462 flat. And we'll see what happens. We didn't come up and test that liquidity level, which is kind of weird. We basically respected this level here, which makes sense. It's the equilibrium of that bearish candle from the 1 minute time frame. But I believe it makes more sense to come up and test that liquidity level, then drop, because it gives us a better draw on liquidity. Because if we come here, boom, that's filled. We come here, respect this, that's filled, and now we can push to this level, and we can push to this level with comfort, with ease. So I'm going to take a quick break. Hopefully my screen continues to work while I take the break. I don't want it to mess up, so one trick I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna mute my mic, turn the camera off, and y'all can just watch the chart. And I'm gonna give y'all the 5 minute. Watch the 5 minute for me. Let me know how it turns out. I hope I don't come back to a lost account. I'm leaving this in y'all hands, okay? Okay, I don't want to fail this account live on video in front of y'all. Y'all gonna make fun of me for the rest of your life. So y'all handle this account. I'll be right back. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, I'm back again. All right, so right now we got price rolling over. I believe the level we push to is 441. If it does roll all the way over, if it doesn't, we'll probably find some support around here, around 465, hopefully, and not at 462, then bounce up. That means I will be losing. So we'll see. That's what I believe, though. We have a SAR here closed above, so we're going to be weary of this. Price probably wants to come back up here at some point. And that's why I don't like it like this. It's not super clear. If price would have came, like if this happened, price would have came up, tested this, it would have fulfilled the SAR, and it would have fulfilled the draw on liquidity, and we would have been able to push to the downside. But it didn't neither. So now we're in a different predicament, but I still believe the overall bias is bearish. I still believe we got to go to 441, and if we go back to the higher time frames, I still believe we have to fill this end dog. And I made that on the 1 hour, so I still believe we have to come here overall. 42 minutes left on this candle. We could push all the way up here. I don't believe we will, but we could push all the way up here. And then turn around and make that move to the downside. Again, I don't believe we will, though. I don't believe we will. Okay, we're in the money. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna move my stop closer. Okay, so we found support there. I really don't like that trade already. We found support there. I'm not gonna lose too much on this. I'll risk $40, $50. Okay. I'm risking $40 to $50 on this trade. It looks like we found support literally at that liquidity level. I knew that trade was kind of risky. So if we found support there, then we could be possibly forming a W. Possible. If we find support there in that trade, end up losing, I see a possible W. Boom, 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 boom. And that's what I see. If this trade I just took loses. Now we're in for two of them. Don't want to risk too much. Don't want to risk too much. We're going to close this so I can see the chart. The max risk on this trade is 125. I really don't like how that played out, honestly. I don't like how it played out. Let's just let it finish playing out. The max loss is 125. And we just lost that trade. First loss of the day. And we lost a little bit less than 125, about $105. Nothing crazy. Just a little early on the entry. Just a little early, and had two entries stacked so close to each other. So we just got to be more patient. Still want to set one up just in case price decides to run, because we are in that zone where it can run. 55, so we'll set this at 52. But look like we could be forming a W, especially if we find this liquidity level as support.
Order filled.
Set this at 37. Stop sale 5. Boom. That's what I like to see. Bearish engulfing candle. Could have a bigger push to the downside. I'm gonna pull up the 5 minute. Taking us under 441 and then pushing further down. Right here we're testing a bottom, and usually it's buy low, sell high. So I could get wrecked for doing that. Looks like the stop will be hit. Not too far from it, but if price come back up, obviously it's just not time for that yet. I'm gonna have to continue to be patient, and I have to put my sell stop entry under the price a little bit more. Give it like a little space, maybe 10-15 points, and that might be more valid. Let me see what my 15 seconds is telling me. Yeah, my 15 seconds is basically saying this is either about to be support or not. But this is definitely the level. And I might just exit this trade. No reason to hold it. I know it's not even a big, risk on it, but no reason to hold it and give back all of my profits. So if we break above this median area, I might just close it. But we're in a little box, small time frame, none major. Yeah, so just gonna close it. $20 loss, nothing major again. So that's 3 losses in a row for $125, and now I'm just gonna sit on my hands like I was doing before I started all this losing. Just gonna sit on my hands, and we immediately come back down. So we respected it, but I just didn't like the trade. So I'd rather do it like that. If I don't like the trade, I don't want to take it. I'd rather, feel more confident. Even if the trade goes into negative and loses, I'd rather feel more confident about the trade. So we have 2 SARs to respect. We have a bullish SAR and a bearish SAR. And boom, look at that. See, that's why I exited the trade. I wasn't confident, and then look, price moves up. And we possibly can go all the way up to this liquidity level here and then move back down as if we're in a range. So right now we're just gonna wait, be patient. Let me set the charts, make them look right again. Five minutes on that. Got an entry set at 437. Let me make sure it's a good enough entry. It's a little tight. It's a little tight. Yeah, it's a little tight. If I could come under here at like 432. To me, that's a much better entry. So we'll keep 2. We'll keep 2 for now. And we'll just see when price gets closer to that area. $300 away from getting funded. Pressure is on. Pressure is up. This is all live video. Y'all watched every step from when I started the account all the way to now. So I'm really just waiting right now. So if you want to take a break, go take a break. You can just come back. If a move happens, just rewind it. But we waiting right now. Ooh, we are 1 hour and 17 minutes and $300 away from passing the combine. $300 away. Literally. $300 away. Hopefully we can do that today. Last 3 trades have been losses. Last 3 trades have been losses. Not huge, but a little bit bigger than the losses from the other day. Entry price 462, exit at 475. So that is 13 points, 13 and a quarter. And entry price at 56.75. That's 9 and a quarter or 9 and 3/8. I mean 9 and 3/4. And then 52 and 61. That's 9 and a half. So few losses. Like I said, losses are gonna happen, but the wins are all overpowering the losses. All the wins overpower the losses. Really, we've just been patient. Major moves might not even happen till 11, which is 30 more minutes away. But that's just the time that I believe the Euro step in. We're just gonna be patient. Let me check out Topstep TV, see what these guys talking about.
It's not range, and Jack's a range bound day now for me. Range.
All right. Well, while we watch this sell-off, I know it's Dakota's favorite time of the day, where we can test our knowledge.
London closed.
3. London's closed. The Series 3 can now play. Here we go.
Okay, they doing a quiz.
Straightforward one today. Size, grades, and delivery locations of futures contracts are set by A, the NFA, B, the CFTC, C, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, or D, the exchange where the contract is traded.
Oof. Hey. Oh, this one's tricky.
That is a tricky one.
I'm gonna go. Alright, we get the poll. We got the poll ready?
It's, I don't think it's C at all.
B, C, or D. I was making new lows here, guys. I'll say B. That's what I said too.
Yeah, I say B or D.
Yeah, I think it would be the exchange where the contract is traded.
B or D.
Doug?
Oh, so you're making new lows. I'll go for it here. Let's see D is in Dakota. Let's see what the answer is here.
He's in Dakota. D is Dakota. Nice. Because it depends on what
It was
product
D,
we're trading
yeah.
as well, right? So that would make sense.
It was D.
D as in dolphin.
Okay. All right, we're in the money. We're in the money. Maybe I need to base hit this, maybe not. And guess what, guys? Ah, I jumped the gun. I jumped the gun. I thought we were a funded trader. We off by $25, $15 actually. $15, y'all. $15 away from passing this combine. We almost there. I'm just glad my screen's still showing up. $15. Will we get there? So we created new lows. We ran out. The pressure was getting too strong. I was just about to mark a box once I finished that quiz, and I didn't have time because we fell out of the bed. So NASDAQ is 76% short. We got more short orders with more contract size than long orders. So we are there. That looks like a reversal candle. Let's see. Less than $100 away from passing this combine. Let me check the other account. Oh, the other one already passed. The other one has already passed. 53,000 done for. Now I just got to do it on this one. So 25, I don't even know how that happened. This is the leader account. I don't even know how that happened. Probably some exchange fees or low latency or something. I don't know. But $25 away. $25 away. Let's get it. And then after I leave this, I'm going to go celebrate by training. Then I'm going to start my day. Again. In the real world. Go touch some grass. Be happy about the win. Get ready for next week. Edit these videos. Study trading all weekend. Study business all weekend. Then come back stronger next week with all of these videos. And then come back stronger with all the rest of the videos that I'll be making and recording. Because once these combine videos out of the way, now you can understand that I can trade. I just did it 4 parts. 4 days in a row. 5 days in a row. I think I started on Monday. So 5 days in a row in profit. Not over leveraging, not risky trades. I made $500 today, really with the smallest size you can use. So I caught over 50 to over probably 100 points. I mean, I can just easily just look at it real quick. All these trades I took today is 8:30, 30, 20. Yeah, I've caught over 100 points. I mean, I just quickly went over it real quick. Caught over 100 points. Just had to look at the chart real quick. All right, so here we caught 30. 24. 34. I'm actually going the opposite way. I caught more because I shorted 554 to 488. Yeah, that's 50 points, 60 points. Like, come on now. Caught over 100 points today. I can trade. I just wanted to. I didn't even need to prove it, so I'm not going to say prove it, but I wanted to show you that I can. I wanted to show you that I can. So I went through the trouble of creating all this stuff, trading with Moty. So I went through all of the trouble. Instead of just popping up on here and trade, I can trade, and let me sell you something. I'm not selling nothing. If you want, and it's kind of contradicting all in the same sentence, but it's really not. If you want to, get started in trading, I'll feel free to hit me up. I'll do a $50, 30-minute call, and I help you get started. You won't learn how to trade in 30 minutes, obviously, but it will help put you on the path of, maybe you like something I do. I can show you how I did it specifically. I can show you how I use a certain tool. I can show you how I see things on the chart. I can show you how I enter trades. I can show you how I exit trades, anything like that. Or if you completely brand new, I could just, or if you already experienced and you're just losing a lot, I can tweak one thing and maybe you start winning. Or if you're brand new, I can literally streamline your beginning process. I can show you the places to go to learn. I can show you the places to go to trade, paper trade, prop firm trading. Now, not just Topstep. I'll show you all the other ones too. I'm not biased. I'm not affiliated with neither of them. I just prefer Topstep. I like Topstep as a company. And on top of that, I can show you, how I view the chart. And if I can show you how I view the chart, it might give you a better understanding of how you want to view the chart, because everybody's different. As you can see, I don't trade ICT concepts. A lot of people scream ICT, ICT, ICT. That's what I hear a lot. A lot of the guys in the group I'm in, mostly all of them trade ICT, and I get it. But when I first learned about trading, I've never heard of ICT concepts ever. So I learned a little bit of them, and it's helping. But it's not all ICT. This go way back. Let's go way back to when. Let's go way back. Way back. We're gonna get deeper in that in more videos. But just know my mentors were people way back. ICT, obviously, he's been in pretty long. But what I'm saying is the guys I was learning from are closer to my age group, and they were just similar to me. And that's what helped me learn, because they went from nothing to multimillionaires, verified multimillionaires. So, and selling courses, trading, it's all the same to me. They start making money. That's the main thing. I don't care if they made money, taking my money for selling me a course and then putting it in the market, then making the money. Hey, if the concept worked, it worked, and I got something out of it. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter if they didn't have the money before. Like, the dumbest things people get caught up on. If I see that they hard working, they got the drive, they got the action, the persistence, the execution, then I don't see the problem here. I don't care if you made $1 million. I don't care if you only made, $50K in the market and I'm asking you for help. I mean, I want you to teach me because you know something I don't. We all start somewhere. Now, I'm not currently learning from these people, but they did help me in the beginning. And that's all I'm getting at. Certain people that'll help you in the beginning, they might not be the same people helping you in your future. And I don't like to get caught up on things like that. So I don't want you to get caught up on things like that if you do. Right now, we were just waiting on the market. So that's why I'm just chatting shit, talking. We're just waiting on the market. I am $25 away from $100,000, baby. $25 away from $100,000. That's crazy. That's amazing. and I'm thankful. I need to pass it first. $25. I need to make that 25 first, but in advance, whether I pass this or not, I'm grateful, I'm thankful, I'm appreciative of God. So yeah, now we wait. I could easily scalp that $25, but I don't want to do it like that. I want to do it in a dominating fashion because I'm extra. I'm extra, so I want to do it in a dominating fashion. You feel me? But I'm gonna let price action do its thing. Got some short orders coming in. Let me see what they talking about on Topstep TV.
170 at 5603, and then below that 245.
By the way, these guys on Topstep TV, they go live every day, and they are goated. They are the truth. They good. They good at what they do. I don't watch them. I did watch them though. I learned that I do better trading when I'm not watching other people trade at the same time. Like, cause it's like it's adding their influence in my mind, and a lot of times they're right though. A lot of times they're right, and if they're wrong, there is no humility. Like, they're not being, oh, this shouldn't have happened. Like, they immediately realize why they were wrong, and then they fix it, and then they either become profitable that same day or the next day. I mean, these are verified traders that are making money. These are not just random people. So I believe they're good, and I believe that's a good place to start for any beginner that's interested in futures trading and prop firm trading, or just futures trading in general. And a lot of time they trade, ES, NQ, gold, things like that. They got all different sessions throughout the day. I'm plugging them, but they didn't ask me to plug them, and I'm not trying to get nothing from it, but I'm plugging them. Just filling this video up. We're hour 31 minutes in. I just need one more push. I can end this in a dominating fashion. One more push, make that $25, and guess what? I can go work out. I can go celebrate with a gym session, like a G. Okay, that's the push kind of I needed right there. Can we still see my screen? Liddy. That's the push I needed right there. Well, it looks like it. I see an indecision counter right there at the liquidity level. So it definitely looks like it. But I don't want to get in a trade for no reason. We went to that 441 level. So the next level I actually think we may test. Because I said we were going to go to 441, and we did. But I still believe we still have to come all the way down to end dog. The end dog from Wednesday. Let me go here. I believe we still have to come to the end dog from Wednesday. Yeah. Yep. August 28, market closed at 3 p.m. August 28, market opened at 5 p.m. But it opened with a 312 to 243 with like a 70-point gap. So ultimately, I believe that's where we head to. We got 16 minutes left on this 1 hour candle. Price is pushing back to the downside. It's under that liquidity level. Yeah, I believe we roll over. And just give us a solid push. And my entry is actually a little late. I believe I can enter here and be fine. Like at 42 maybe. I believe I can enter here and be fine. Again, don't want to risk too much on it. But I believe we roll over. And obviously, if I see I'm up the amount I need, I just need $25. If I'm up for $25, I'm just going to close, take the base hit in this day, go train, go work out, and go ahead and start prepping for next week. Go ahead and end these videos and keep it pushing. keep it pushing. The thing about trading, your psychology got to be screwed on straight. And I'm not doing this for the purpose of the video. I'm like this off camera. Your psychology got to be screwed on straight. Whether you're winning or losing, they need to be treated in some sense equally. So whether I win or lose, I take it as that. I lost, I won. That's great. On to the next thing. Only because I chase achievements. I like achievements more so than the nostalgic feeling of winning. I like achievement. Now don't get me wrong, I like winning. But in trading, like, just as much I can win and be happy, I can easily turn around and lose and feel sad. Won't be sad because everything in real life is still the same. But I would feel sad because I feel like I let myself down on the chart. So, but I learned to not do that. I learned to just, you know what I'm saying, get better at it and continue to improve. So, I'm like that in real life too. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no act for no video. I just need $25 more so I can go to, you know what I'm saying, get my workout in. $25 more. So we wait until it happened. I move my entry up so y'all got to sit here and wait forever, and I don't either. Again, I could just head to the 15-second, do a quick scalp, and win. But I want to win a little bit more of a dominating fashion. Because I already passed the other one, I actually could take this off a follower account, balance at 53,000. I hit the goal. That's done for. Done for. Not gonna risk more than 125 on anything. And profit, I don't even need that much. But it really doesn't make a difference. I'm just gonna cancel it. I'm gonna be watching the chart anyway. This account doesn't have to follow just in case I lose. Now this account is passed. I'm gonna go here and pass this one. I need 25 bucks, yo. 25 bucks. Dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign. Yeah. All right, we might have that roll over here. We might have that push to the downside. I got my entry right under an imaginary box. Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong thing. I got my entry right under an imaginary box, so we could possibly break out of that box, push to the downside, and then go from there. And this box is more so like here, and possibly, yeah, we wicked out a lot there. So yeah, that's what we're waiting on. All right, in a trade, in the money, not risking too much on this. And okay. All right, so it seems like we're finding support at that level right there. I'm gonna close this trade with a $4 loss. Not really what I was looking for. Nice trade. Should have just doubled the entry and could have been done trading. Still need that $25. Not worried. Let's see what happens when price tests that box. Price may come back and push lower. Let's see. Enter me a short. Set at 32. Don't want to risk too much on this one either. My mistake there. I should have just doubled up on my size. I used one lot. Well, I used, one contract. One micro contract. But I should have just doubled up. Trade would have been done. $20 done. $20 away from passing this account. That was a $4 loss. So nothing major. But I just didn't want to go too much in negative, to be honest. Didn't want to lose all my profits, so cut it short. Should have took the base hit. Then doesn't matter. Keep pushing. And I know what to do next time. Whatever my entry is, I'm just gonna double up on it. I don't need much. So again, I don't want to risk much. We'll put that at 32.25. That gives them enough space. And now we wait more. All right, so price came back into the box and pushed to the upside. So we could basically respect this level, or price could continue to push to the upside, in my opinion. Right here, we're testing the box. We're testing the SAR. We're testing the high, the high we just broke out of. So, I mean, some mini W, and we could, potentially push back up to this low at 19,500. Or we can respect this box and continue to push down, but it looks like we may be making that move up. We found support at 441, and that's what it's looked like. That's just what everything's looking like. And right now we just basically, we tested a liquidity area, but then we broke it, closed, and then now we're right here. So we're retesting it to the downside, and we're gonna see if we push back to the upside from there. And I believe it's highly possible we do. That's a risky trade, by the way. Very risky trade. But I believe we do push back to the upside. Alright, that's not looking how I wanted it to look. We're testing again. Let me move this closer so I can see it. Not risking much on this trade. $25 max. Because I kind of expect to push up. If we don't push up, I'll just lose $20 on the trade. There we go. That's the push up I was looking for. A small base hit. $10 away from passing this account now. Small base hit. because I don't know really how far it will go up. But if this is a W, like I said, price can go all the way up to here and then to the next liquidity level at 510. But I don't want to be in it to see it, only because my bias the whole time has been bearish. So I really like to keep my eye open. And remember, my original analysis was bearish, but we went to all the targets that I thought in the beginning, but actually that could be it. But we still haven't filled that end dog. That's what kind of throws me off. We haven't filled the end dog. We haven't filled a new day opening gap from Wednesday. So that's what kind of throws me off. Like, I expect price to come here, and then once it gets to this level, then we can, like that, then push to the upside. And not even here, we'll possibly go all the way up here. After it reaches this level first, though. So that's what kind of is really throwing me off. So I don't want to be in for a buy or nothing like that. I just want to be patient. $10 away from passing the account, though. I already passed the other one. I already got funded for 50K. Here's the proof. Balance 53,000. Over here, we are $10 short. $10 short. I don't know why I just pulled that up. NASDAQ is 70% long. We are $10 short from passing this combine. And you see it's still stagnant in the same spot I just exited from. So that's why I don't like to stay in those trades. I know it was only a $10 win, base hit. But again, I told you I could scalp this whole thing and just win this account right now. I used the micro lot of 1. That's my size. I could easily put 5, caught those same amount of pips. Caught those same amount of points. And funded trader me us. This is the journey. We together on this journey, because if you trying to get it, you can ask me any question and I can help you along your journey of getting it. You watch me get it, so I don't mind helping you get it. And if you pay me that $50 for 30 minutes of my time, you'll get more than a little knowledge. You know what I'm saying? If it's me and you on a call one-on-one, I'm going to pour everything I know into you, or everything you want to learn. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that you understand what you're trying to understand. Because I do everything with purpose. Everything. All right, so we fell from there back into the box right under the liquidity zone. So I got a good stock market set. I believe if we come down here, then we in for that pushback to the downside. Because again, I think we got to feel that end dog. So it's either we respect this imaginary trend line here, and I'm gonna turn it blue. I'm gonna make it a little bit tighter here. Yeah. So it's either we respect this or we push down further to continue the downtrend and respect the end dog and go straight to that new day opening gap area, which I still think is possible. We go there by the end of the day. Man, been on this thing an hour and 48 minutes, almost 2 hours long. I need to get better. Almost 2 hours long just to make $600. Come on, what am I, a rookie? Man, I should have did that in first 5 minutes. 600, 5 minutes. Nah, I'm playing. Or am I? Okay, we got a lot of long orders coming in. That was a good bounce off of this trend line. I promise you, that was the perfect bounce. That was the perfect entry. It rejected the SAR. It rejected breaking out of the box. It rejected the liquidity level. It rejected the trend line. That's 4 confluences for, boom, a price push up. So even here, buying here, you've been up 8 points already, and that would have been a perfect scalp. Perfect scalp trade. And I just not noticed this is on all the time frames, so I really want to take this off the 1 hour, take it off the 15-minute too, and take it off the 5-minute. Also this, I don't need this on the 5-minute either. So we did that, came right back with a bearish engulfing candle and showed the bulls why we in a bear market. Well, as far as price action today. In there, out of there, little small pullbacks here and there, back and forth, back and forth. Now a big push to the downside, and now
Order filled.
now guys, and that's a dominating fashion too. Look at that big bearish engulfing candle. Didn't I say I was gonna do it like that? That was the simplest trade ever. But now guys, I'm a funded trader. 2 accounts, both at 53,000. I made $3,000 on both accounts, and now I just passed the combine twice. So I just passed the $100,000 combine, 50K twice, 2 50K accounts. That's cool. That's amazing. That's great. Yeah, let's get it. All right, so from there, no need to keep trading. I'm pretty much done for today. I'm gonna lock myself out of both accounts. I know it don't make a difference, but I'm just going to go ahead and, what was the master account? Okay, that was the master account. It was 475. 475, follow, save changes, go here. And what I'm gonna do now is probably just come back to the 1 minute. And I mean, we just gonna look at it real quick, just to show you how I basically picked it apart. Box, confluence, basically like a reversal. It tricked everybody out. Everybody thought short. It, went up, liquidated people. Now people thinking long, and then it turned around, reversed off that same liquidity level, found it as resistance, and then boom, bust through those same levels that it just tested, bust right through it. And with that trade, I was able to pass the account. And as you can see, this is the end of it. This is the end of it. And I mean, that's amazing. Goes 3K on each account. This one is at $3 over 3K, so $53,000, $3. And this one's at $21 over, so $53,000, $21. And I mean, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Y'all just seen me live pass a Topstep trading combine on 2 50K accounts. So now that's $100,000. I know I keep repeating it, but I gotta let it sink in, because when I go to this gym session, I'm about to go hard. I'm about to go hard, just because I accomplished something early in the day, and that's great. But I got a lot more to do today. So all in all, I appreciate you guys for joining in, tuning in on all of the videos. If you didn't watch part 1, go watch part 1. If you didn't watch part 2, go watch part 2. If you didn't watch part 3, go watch part 3. Watch all of the parts so you can see the progression of the good days and the bad days, and we can rock from there. Also, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and keep following along. I promise you, I'm gonna keep coming with heat, keep coming with bangers, and this is just how I am. This is just what I'm gonna do it, the style I'm gonna do it in. So trading videos, fitness videos, lifestyle videos, mindset videos, anything I think I can put out that'll actually be beneficial and have some value to you, I will put out. I won't put out anything that I don't think don't have value. Other than that, let's go. $100,000. Let's go. Hey. Stay tuned for the next video. Watch the video series. Let's go. Thank you for training with your boy Moty.
Yeah.